Okay, good morning. A two-car collision occurred at the intersection of Kings Road and Main North Road, Parafield, just after 6:30 a.m. this morning. Sadly, a 40-year-old Mawson Lakes woman died when her Nissan Micra was struck by a stolen four-wheel drive at the intersection here. The three male occupants of the stolen vehicle, who were driving in a stolen white Mitsubishi Pajero, were then seen to get into another stolen car, a black Mazda 3, and then drive away. Major crash investigators are currently at this scene and are investigating the crash, and we also have members of the Elizabeth Criminal Investigation Branch trying to locate the stolen vehicle and the offenders of this incident. Patrols, they spotted the stolen Pajero this morning at around just before 6:30 out of Evandale. It was then located at a number of other locations between Evandale and here. At the time of the crash, police were not actively pursuing the vehicle, and the last known sighting of the stolen vehicle by police when it was driving in the opposite direction to police at high speed. When the crash occurred, it's totally unbelievable and disgraceful how they crashed into this car at high speed, jumped into another car and left the 40-year-old woman there in the car. Police, fortunately, were on the scene within a very short period. However, unfortunately, the woman was deceased at the time that they attended.
What do you believe actually happened here? What direction was the woman travelling?
Well, we believe that the woman was travelling in a northerly direction on Main North Road, and the car was coming down McIntyre Road and collided at that point.
We've got debris scattered everywhere. How fast do you believe this is going? What can you describe the scene here?
Well, at one stage, the speed of the car was estimated by a police patrol who saw it at about 110 kilometres an hour. When you look at the scene, it's spread everywhere. The victim's vehicle has probably been pushed at least 50 metres. Unfortunately, it's gone through the traffic lights, and then the Pajero has then veered off to the right and come to a stop.
Is it a case of the Pajero running a red light?
I mean, we're really early into the investigation at the moment, but from what witnesses are telling us, the victim was just driving north, going through a green light, obviously minding her own business, and then this Pajero has just gone blasting through the intersection.
There's two other cars here. Did they witness it, and did they get a good look at these three people?
Well, at the moment we're still trying to piece it all together. These people weren't expecting this to happen in front of their own eyes, and they are distressed at what they saw. However, we have obtained statements from them, and we're investigating it so that we can apprehend these offenders and take them before the court.
Do you have any idea of an age of these people? Are they young, old?
No, at the moment we've just got three occupants. So it's very early into the investigation, and we're going to do everything we can to apprehend these offenders.
Where were these cars stolen from?
Well, we believe they were first involved in a housebreaking at Elizabeth Beach South, and that was probably a couple of hours earlier. And we do know that one of the cars, the black Mazda that was seen to pick up the occupants of the stolen Pajero, was stolen at Brahma Lodge, but we're not sure of the exact timings.
You don't know where the Pajero was stolen from?
Not at this. I'm sure we do, but at this stage I'm not aware of exactly where that was stolen from.
It was overnight.
Overnight.
Yes, it was.
Both cars were stolen overnight.
Yes.
Hours earlier they were involved in a break-in, and they've somehow ended up here.
Well, hours earlier the Pajero was definitely involved in a break-in, and we don't know at this stage how the black Mazda got involved.
Do you think they were travelling together, the Pajero and the Mazda, at the time?
Yes. Earlier on, the initial reports that we got was that it was another car involved, a red car, and then all of a sudden we've got a black car involved. So we're still trying to piece together how that's actually happened.
Is there any idea where they might have driven off to? I mean, did some of the witnesses see or say that they sort of flew off in a direction or anything like that?
Oh, I mean, they've gone back off in the in a westerly direction down Kings Road, but from there, who knows?
Did this woman have any chance?
Look, it's a real tragic incident. At the speed that car was going, unfortunately, she would have had no chance.
How far away were police when the crash occurred? Were they travelling a long way north as well?
No, the last sighting by police was when they were on McIntyre Road, and the stolen car was driving in the opposite direction of speed.
Have police been actively chasing sort of throughout the morning and then called it off because it's too dangerous? Is that the case?
No, there was only one period where we believe that they were actually being chased, and that was terminated very quickly due to their speed. The rest of the time there were just sightings of the vehicle, and we had someone coordinating the chase, which is our normal policy, trying to get the cars in positions so that eventually we could so that we could maintain observations of the vehicles, and then possibly eventually get the police helicopter up.
Do you know if the woman was heading to work?
We believe she was. She was in a uniform, or she had with a name on it. So we believe at the time she was heading to work.
Do you know, was she a nurse?
No, I do not know what her occupation was.
Tragic to have one death. I mean, there were a lot of other cars around. It could have been a hell of a lot worse.
Oh, definitely. As you can see, there are some cars that are still here that witnessed it at the time. It always could have been worse, but it happened as a result of the irresponsible actions of these people who don't give any regard for other people's lives, or they don't think about anyone. And it's absolute disgrace.
This isn't the first time it's happened.